I don't know. Is it Triple H or is it Triple K? A lot of these allegations are starting to kind of feel right. And I'm going to just jump straight to it. How did Isla Dawn, unfortunately, she's gone now, but how did Isla Dawn Fine Ass and Alba Fire get titles because they was in their country? Like, just make that make sense for a minute. You didn't have them go on a roll where they was winning matches, building stock, cutting promos, getting the crowd engaged, because I thought we might get some engagement when they first showed up on the main roster as the women's NXT tag champs. But you had Ronda and Shayna Baszler just bury them. Y'all forgot that? Then before that, though, they had a vignette of them like being witches, and I thought, okay, this might be something. This might be something. Nope. Here go the Scotland show, and for no reason at all, I didn't mind them being in a match, but they won because they was in Scotland. Okay, but then the next week you had them do what? Nothing. They were just regular. All they did is smile, giggle, smile, giggle. All these girls are just Harley Quinn's wannabes. That's all females do that if they're heels or whatever. Smile, giggle, smile, giggle. That's all they do. Nothing else. Nothing special. But Jade Cargill and Bianca, superstar looking females, they had no business being in that match to begin with. But another weird biasness. Piper didn't get a title shot because she was in her home country. Piper Niven, Dewdrop. She ain't did shit special. I don't know when. But she was in Scotland, so just give her a title shot. So I wonder, would you do that for Jade Cargill if she was in her hometown? I wonder, would you do that for Montez Ford if he was in his hometown? Oh, speaking of Montez Ford, y'all remember the Elimination Chamber in 2023? And I remember he showed off. He did the damn climb to the top, and he did like a motion backflip shooting star thing on the crowd. I mean, on the audience, on the fan. I'm all over the place, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Then I remember a lot of people on the internet talking, oh, Montez Ford, bro, he blah, 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 blah. Huh. All 2024, the rest of 2023, then all 2024, no progress. No promos, no character change, no arcs, nothing different, right? Most of 2024 gone after WrestleMania. 2023 didn't do shit special, right? You had Bianca even coming out, oh, he's gonna be champ, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's his wife. She's supposed to say shit like that. But anyway, it's just a fact. But fast forward, 2024, you had Elimination Chamber with the women. Tiffany Stratton showed her ass off, right? That was my first introduction to seeing Tiffany Stratton. I was impressed like that. Okay, she's dope. She's not just, this prissy Paris Hilton type girl that don't do anything. I'm like, oh, she's different, right? Athletic. She gets the WWE Championship. She gets Money in the Bank. Didn't Montez Ford show his ass off a year prior and don't even get a chance to fail? Huh. And I know why he pushed Tiffany Stratton. Very simple. She's most guys' wet dream. Most guys love a blonde hair, dizzy bitch. So, yeah, as a female, she has sex appeal too. I get it. But Montez Ford showed some single prowess. Like, he showed something about him because everybody was talking. And it's funny. Don't see her act like Triple H don't listen to the internet. Because explain the Motor City Machine Guns. He was catering to hardcores when he brought in the Motor City Machine Guns. Little too late, but you brought in the Motor City Machine Guns and thought, oh, they're a big enough team to be tag team champions in 2 weeks. Didn't have them on the roll. Didn't have them beating teams. Didn't have them building stock. Didn't even have them really even introduce themselves. They won tag team titles in 2 fucking weeks like they're the Hardys. Y'all remember when the Hardys came back at WrestleMania 33? Don't that make sense compared to the Motor City Machine Guns? Yeah. And I'm a Motor City Machine Gun Mark. Don't get me wrong. I fucks with the Motor City. Motor City. I fucks with him. But I was happy when they won the tag titles. I was really shocked. I thought for sure, like, oh, the Motor City going to be jobbing in no time. Right? That's what I really thought. But you just go down the red carpet and hear the Street Profits been here forever? I don't know. Then, how long does Bianca got to babysit? Now, I'm gonna say this though. This shows the testament of Bianca that she can be good anywhere on a card. Anywhere on a card, she can hold it down. If I'm lying, then why the tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, only mean anything if they're around her? If I'm lying. And so it's like, but okay, can she get some reward for showing how good of a foot soldier she's been? All 2024, she's been holding up Jade Cargill and Naomi. Because without Bianca, especially Naomi, she's irrelevant. And I love Naomi, but it's just a fact. Jade Cargill, somewhat. Because she does have just this eroticness about her you can't ignore. But Bianca's guidance still is going to give her the look. Bianca is still one of the faces of the company. And if you don't believe me, then why did she have a deluxe version with her and Rhea Ripley on 2K24? Yeah, she's still one of the faces of the company. So, but okay, she's a top girl though. It's clear as day, you can't hold her down too long. She's still getting somewhat the best reactions out of all the women. Okay, move her back to the top. That's where she belongs. Not really tripping too hard on Bianca Belair, though. Not much, but I'm like, okay, she better not go a whole nother year babysitting, bro. Stop that. Get some help. But anyway, then let's think of some more just weird, probably coincidences. You know, Carmelo Hayes just can't catch a break. Younger, all this good stuff. He good in ring. He's in shape. But Nakamura, no momentum. Nakamura is a United States champ. But Carmelo Hayes isn't? Please, someone tell me, how do you see Nakamura with more stock than Carmelo Hayes in this current time? Dude, the last time you gave Nakamura any momentum, you killed it. When he was beefing with Cody Rhodes, because you turned him to Tajiri. All he does is spit mist in people's eyes. At least when Tajiri did it, it was actually entertaining. It's repetitive with Nakamura. That's all he does. And I like Nakamura. It's just y'all been wasting him for years. Right? But it's like, Nakamura is the United States champ. And then this idea of booking the champions to never show up. When Nakamura needs to show up, he don't have no momentum. None. He beats LA Knight instead of fucking Carmelo Hayes, bro, that has a lot more momentum. You just keep dwindling it. You just keep belittling his momentum. I don't know what for. First round draft pick coming. Who is Mike Jones coming? I don't get it. He was the first round draft pick, and you're not going to do anything with that? I'm not, listen, at least he's on TV, I guess, but it's like, he can't get his just due. I'm not saying he need to be world champ, but you can't make that make sense. How is Nakamura more over than him, though? I'm just confused with that. When Nakamura is literally not over than pretty much nobody. Nobody on the card. Literally, bro. I'm not lying. Nobody's checking for Nakamura these days, bro. Because y'all ruined that. But he's United States champ. But Carmelo Hayes has had all this success in NXT, just like Brian Breaker. But Brian Breaker's a two-time Intercontinental champ. Now, me personally, I think Brian Breaker has more upside, personally. But I'm saying, though, wouldn't that make them even? I don't know. Carmelo Hayes was a face of a brand, just like Brian Breaker was. So wouldn't that make them even to some degree? by default? Shouldn't they both equally be getting pushed? Maybe he's a little too shaded. Or is this just a coincidence? I'm going to leave it with a coincidence. Make it safe for y'all. Because y'all like to lie and hide behind his nostrils. I got big nostrils, but his nostrils are humongous. Triple nose. But, maybe I just like it safe in that little igloo he got up there. But I'm just wondering, though, like, what is this about? Now, one thing, I bet money y'all can't debunk on this one. Y'all can't even defend this one. Give me one reason why Omos is not even on TV. I'll wait. Can you think of anything? I'll wait. Yeah, give me one reason why Omos is not even on TV. Fuck the fact he's black. This nigga is bigger than everybody in the company, and you don't want to use him. How stupid are you? This is a giant that automatically is going to get people's attraction. Bad enough using Braun Strowman like shit, but at least he's on TV. As he should. He's big as fuck. Why he's not on, you know what I'm saying? Where's Omos? You tell me Omos couldn't fit in with Braun Strowman and Damian Priest and all them. Stop it, bro. Get some help. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Omos wasn't even at the Royal Rumble, bro. And then the last time he was at the Royal Rumble in 2024, he got right out. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Come on now. Don't forget to say you. Cut it out, bro. Real shit, man. That's really, to me, no excuse why Omos not on TV. See, this is why Vince McMahon is a much better businessman. Much better. Because not only, of course, he's been doing it longer, but Vince McMahon, even if he do got racial tendencies, whatever the case may be, which I don't think he does, because he see Omos was like, this motherfucker's big as hell. He should debut at WrestleMania, winning gold. Ever since Triple H took over, Omos ain't did shit. But Vince McMahon know what to do with him? He see Bianca Belair, this girl should be one of the faces of the company. Year-long champion, 3-time champion, face of the company, all these accomplishments. But soon as Triple H take over, she's relegated to be a upper mid-card girl. Got to babysit everybody. I don't know. Then you didn't even want Lashley. You didn't even want Lashley. Lashley? You didn't want Lashley. You just let him walk. You just said, I don't really see the value of him that much. I don't see the point of bringing back the Hurt Business, even though people was clamoring for it. People was asking for it. Hurt Business versus the Bloodline. I think that would have made a lot of sense. Nope. Nah, it's not that incredible. Okay. Then what else we got? I mean, it's a lot of different stuff that just is questionable about his booking when it comes to black talent. The fact, and this has been happening way before him, but like in general, how Lashley for years has never been a threat to be the Royal Rumble winner. Now, this is beyond Triple H. This is just wrestling in general, because the overall point is WWE and wrestling in general, really, but WWE especially, they made sure to keep something predominantly white. Let's just keep it real. Let's say what it is. They made something to keep predominantly white. I said predominantly. If you don't know what that means, go do some reading. That doesn't mean it's completely dominated by whites. That means the majority is dominated by whites. That's what it means. And Howes Lashley has a legit MMA background, legit Marine background. So wouldn't that make him just as dangerous as Brock Lesnar? Or probably more? If you put them two in a cage, do you honestly know who would win that fight? Nobody really knows. So why was Bobby Lashley the mid-card Brock Lesnar when in a real fight, unlike half of the people that you created to make it seem like they can actually have a fight with him, he really could actually beat Brock Lesnar's ass. And when I'm talking about the people that you created to make it seem like they could have a fight with him, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk's, Finn Balor's, dude, in a real fight, he would fucking kill them. Lashley is just big as him, just as strong as him. That's a totally different story. But Lashley's a mid-carder. Instead of always a threat to the world title, instead of always a threat to the Royal Rumble. Come on, G. Wrestling knew what they was doing. Not only that, wrestling made sure to create an art form to express how they genuinely feel about people. Before Chris Shitty Wah did what he did, wrestling was clearly telling you how they felt about black people, Latinos, Asians, because it was way more looser then. Great TV, don't get me wrong, but it's just a fact, though. This is why Vince McMahon was saying, "What's good, my nigga?" Because it was a different time then. Before Chris Shitty Wah did what he did. And they had to slow everything down. And hide and be passive-aggressive racist. Oh, there's a lot of racial tendencies in WWE. He's always have. That shit ain't changed. It's still like that. But another one thing I want to get on, it's funny how Triple H, this is back to the modern era, it's funny how Triple H loves our culture, but would not dare to push no one that's from the culture to represent it. Instead, this is what they do. They found substitute black wrestlers. You know what a substitute black wrestler is? Those are the Samoans. Samoans are substitute black wrestlers. Jacob Fatu, Jimmy Uso, all of them act like black people. I gotta say this, the hater was right. The hater was right. He said on a video a couple months ago when he was reviewing SmackDown, he was like, the Samoans, Jacob Fatu, they act like ghetto black people. And I took it as kind of like, you white, so why is you saying that? When he was right. It don't matter if he was purple. He's telling the truth. They do act like ghetto black people. Because I know people that literally talk like Jacob Fatu. I know people that really talk like Jimmy and Jay Uso, bro. Literally. I know people that really act like that and talk like that. So he wasn't lying. And they're substitute black wrestlers. Because Jay Uso, I said in the video before, Jay Uso is a PG version of Swerve. That's exactly who he is. A PG version of Swerve. The yeeting. You know where yeeting really came from? It came from a viral video of black kids talking about throwing something far. But of course, we get no fucking credit. You want to act like that's just his shit. No, it's not. Then, this is the funny part. You know what the motion of yeeting is? That's when a motherfucking rapper's on the stage talking about put your hands in the air doing like this. The crowd is doing like this with him. It's the same shit. But then to show that he's the PG version of Swerve, he's very hip-hop centric. He has a hip-hop song. He comes out there with the grills, chains. The rappers come out there with him. Where's the difference? Swerve was already doing that before Jey Uso got on. This is why I said that's one thing AEW do better than WWE. They don't have a racial booking problem. That's a fact. WWE, we got a substitute black wrestler. Jacob Fatu, grills to this mouth, dreads. That's our culture all day. Everywhere you look in pop culture is black. But this is the funny part. He will use our culture because why is Kai Cenat at the Royal Rumble? Why is ISHO Speed in the Royal Rumble? Where's Aiden Ross and all these other white streamers? Where they're at? Because blacks accelerate cool. That's why. Every theme in WWE is hip-hop. Every theme, SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, have hip-hop themes. But we're not cool. We're not the definition of cool. We don't have to try. Pop culture is us at this point. You would use our culture, but would not dare to push someone for the culture. Or is this all coincidence? Just to be safe for y'all, right? This is all coincidence, huh? Y'all better start using your head. And if anybody come in these comments talking about, oh, you shouldn't push black people just because they're black. Don't they push whites because they're whites? Don't sit here and tell me they don't. Do not sit here and tell me they don't. Tell me why Jack Swagger was world champion, but MVP wasn't. Until you put them two together, shut the fuck up. How was Jack Swagger world champion ready, but MVP wasn't? You can't even make that make sense. So they do push white wrestlers because they're white. Suck my nutsack. Make sure it's the left one so the right one feel left out. Y'all out y'all fucking mind. You don't want to sit here and give me that bullshit to contribute to your narrative because you want to be right. How about you just admit that you're wrong and just realize that I'm not saying anything wrong? Whites are dominating in all aspects of wrestling. I'm asking for a couple of niggas to get a spot somewhere, and that's too much? When is it ever enough for y'all? Y'all still talking about John Cena should be 17-time world champ. Randy Orton should be a 15-time world champ. But I'm asking for Kofi Kingston to be a world champ 2 more times, and it's the end of the world? Like that's going to hurt anybody? What could Kofi Kingston be doing that Gunther isn't doing? Please tell me. Gunther ain't doing shit. But Kofi Kingston can't be world champ 2 more times. That's the end of the world. Stop that shit, man. Stop that. Y'all just greedy bastards. And I ain't talking about all white people. I'm talking about the ones that's going to disagree and find every little excuse to make your shitty narrative right. Well, you're wrong in this case. You're wrong in this situation. 100%. Y'all dominate every fucking where. There's no such thing as a black John Cena. There's not one black wrestler that's close to a John Cena. Or Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar. There's not one. On their level of like stardom, not one. But I'm asking for too much and playing a race car because I'm asking for maybe 1 or 2 niggas to get on top some fucking where. Black man can't go camping? Fuck you. That's how I feel. Fuck you. Because if it was reversed and it was nothing but niggas running around and we just dominating every fucking thing in this fake world wrestling where they decide who's the stars, y'all feel some type of way about that shit too. Ain't y'all the same motherfuckers that threatened The Rock's daughter over fucking wrestling? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm frustrated because as a black wrestling fan, as a watching this shit since I've been 5 years old, I've been seeing this shit all my damn life. And it's like, bro, it's wrestling. Who gives a fuck? Shouldn't it be why you don't want to grab every market you can? Why not? That makes no sense. This is why Vince was a better businessman. Vince, yeah, it was slow with Vince as well, but at least Vince gave motherfuckers a chance to fail. Some he missed out on, yeah, but it's like, I'm not saying everybody deserved to be world champ. No. I'm not saying that. But like, at least Vince McMahon gave you a chance to fucking fail. Bro, Triple H not even give you a chance to fail, bro. That's all I'm asking for. Give him a motherfucking chance to fail. Then there's all this awkward, out of touch booking is just weird. Nakamura is United States champ, but Carmelo Hayes isn't? Come on, bro. It makes no fucking sense. Omos not even on TV. Stop that. New Day gets a new character change, but they're jobbing. Like, none of this shit makes any sense, bro. They had one of the hottest angles coming out of 2024, and this is what you do? What sense does that fucking make? Stupid as hell, bro. Stupid as hell. Listen, Triple H, he sees color. He don't see talent. It ain't no convincing me. And then one last thing to end is all, how I feel, and this might be a coincidence to make it safe for y'all. It just happened to be his logo happens to be a New Hampshire prison gang logo. I don't know if y'all heard about this or not. I just found this out about like a week ago. And it looked, so similar. And he said he got it from He-Man. Okay, how we know He-Man didn't get it from that? There's cartoons back in the day that have a lot of racial Nazi memorabilia in it. Donald Duck, the Disney characters, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Buzz Bunny, they all used to have racial shit in it. You ever heard of the Brer Rabbit? The Brer Rabbit? They had to erase him from Disney, 100%. It's been a bunch of racist shit in old cartoons that they banned. So how we know He-Man didn't get that? How we know that was the inspiration for He-Man's sign? And what Triple H gonna tell y'all? Yeah, I'm down with the Brotherhood. He gonna tell y'all that? Now, I'm not pinpointing if Triple H is 100% racist, but I'm gonna say this: if there was allegations of people saying Triple H called me a nigga before, Triple H was racist, he got Nazi memorabilia in his closet somewhere, I would not be shocked. It wouldn't shock me not one bit. It really wouldn't. It just wouldn't. Triple H, he comes off as a passive-aggressive racist. Shaking hands, smiling your face, and as soon as you down on your luck, now you know who, then you see his real colors. I respect a motherfucker that openly tells me he don't like me. Cool. You stay on your side, stay on my side. I respect an open racist. At least I know you don't fuck with me. Don't fake it. I hate that shit. That's pussy shit. You scared as fuck to me instead of just admitting it. Quit being a bitch about it. That's that shit I feel like Triple H should do. He's being a bitch about it. That's why MVP said he was a coward. When all that shit happened with the Hurt Business, that's why MVP tweeted, said he's a coward. He comes off as a passive-aggressive racist that was smiling in your face, but talk all that shit in the corner somewhere because he's a hoe-ass nigga somewhere, bro. Straight up. Shit's whack, man. This racist shit is corny. It's fucking wrestling, bro. If you got a potential ticket sellers, why not invest? That makes no fucking sense. That's a market for everybody. Dumbass. That's stupid. I'm not saying every black guy to get a world champ. But you telling me we can't have at least one every other year, but y'all can have 1,000? But I'm asking for one and it's too much? Oh well. I guess it is what it is, huh? I still love wrestling. I'm always going to be. My favorite wrestlers are all white. AJ Styles, I dare somebody talk shit about AJ Styles. Rob Van Dam, Sabu. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Angle. But I'm just tired of this idea that black wrestlers are always going to be third to fourth best. I'm tired of it. Tired of it, bro. And I got the right to be tired of it. You would be too if the roles were reversed. So like, share, subscribe, dislike, all that other good shit. We out.